Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain you about the Guwogovche board game, or also known as the board game of the government. So before I begin to explain you what is the Guwogovche board game, so let me brief you about what is the Guwogovche board game is. So Guwogovche is um, another version of chess. So as I explained on the previous video, um, Guwogovche is another chess game or a variant chess. There are many of variant chess. If you going to search in the internet, there are many board game based on chess. So this is another board game that based on chess, but the different is man, or I call it the Guwogovche man. So today in this video, I'm going to explain you how or what is the Guwogovche board game and how we are going to play it. So I hope you will enjoy the rest of the. So as you can see, the Guwogovche board game. So the view and design of the Guwogovche board game is just the same and similar to chess. But the difference is the Guwogovche pieces and the board. So in chess, there are only 32 pieces all in one set. So in the Guwogovche, there are 54 pieces. So and the board is there are a 10, which is in chess there are only 8. So let me introduce you the pieces. So before I introduce you the pieces, let me give you some tips on how to easily identify the pieces, because if you can see the design of the pieces, it's just mostly the same head, mostly the same head. So in order to easily identify the pieces, you gonna to look the below of the pieces. So in the precedent, the look and the view or design of the pieces is straight. That is the symbol of the president. And the vice president is, if you can see, the design is a little bit triangle. So the design of the president is straight and the president is not straight. And also for the senator, there are two curve in senator, which is mostly the same with the governor. The governor is a 1 and the senator has 2. So and the general is straight. This is the if you are going to identify the pieces, because as I the design here is they are mostly the person. So I just mostly same with similar with the this is referred to the person body. So that is the design of the Guwogovche board game. So in this board game, we are playing in different form. In reality, there are in the government. In reality, we have a form of government use. In every nations have their own government form used. In United States of America, they use federalism. In other, they use republic. And others, they are use monarch government or absolute government. So as I created the game, so there are three play. The presidential, which is based on monarchy, which is the president has this mostly the same move of the king in chess, and the vice president is the same with queen. So that is the move of the president. So only one in presidential, because in the presidential play, the form government is based on monarchy. So the president is mostly acting as a king here. So in a king, they are remain in the office as I spent the previous video. You are remain in the office. So they can move only one and can eat only one. So that is for the presidential play. So in democratic or state play, so the president has the power and controlled by the people. So he is moving like a queen. So he can move everywhere and can eat everywhere because it is controlled by the people. If what the people wants, that's the precedent to be followed or be given to the people. So that's why I created the democratic play based on the rights of the people, so that they can control the presidents and the power of the president as they want. That is the real creation of the game. While the president in the presidential play is remain only one and has no power, but they control the administration. So here we have administration. This is the symbol of one administration. This is the party list or the group, which is the party list hold the power of the administrations, the president, the vice president, the senator, the general, the governor, the congressman, the mayor. So this is the officials that I use. So why I use these officials? Because this is the officials that will that the people can vote and participated in the government election. So in this game, if we are going to base in reality, so these officials can be controlled by the people or voted by the people. The president can be voted by the people. So even though the game is still the people who can decide it. So just like the same with the chess, the one to first move here is the white pieces. So the white pieces, the Guwogovche man has three pieces, color pieces: the white, the black, and the brown. This is symbolized of the three complexion skin of the people in the world, because here in the world we are only three: the black, the white, and the fair or the brown, the combinations of the two. So here, if the play, so let me review. The play has many based on the form of the government. So just like in the presidential, the president is remain it's like a monarch, it's like the king. But in the democratic play, he has the power, and then the president and the vice president has the lesser power move. But in the dictatorial play, the president has the power, all of the pieces, because it play by the power. So you have to be careful in playing the dictatorial play, because the president, everyone has the power to move here, but this is just only for a temporary and for finalize. So the president here is as the play, the senator is mostly the senator, the congressman is mostly the same, because they are the legislative branch. You are the legislative person here, so mostly their power is strict only. If the congressman is for the white, then they can straight only for the white, because it represents the law, the rights that controlled by these two powerful pieces. So if the president, if remain as the same of what he fighting for, is just in same color, white. I mean the congressman and also the senator is the legislative. So the general here is represented as the knights and the military and the chess. So the military and the chess, we can the knights of the chess or the horse is can move like letter L. But in here in the Guwogovche, in the government chess, is the general can move straight. In monarchy, it is only in straight, but in the democratic and controlled by people, it is straight in the same color or just like a rook, but limited only until 5 rows, 5 steps, and it can even there is one person or the one piece is black. Like for example, this is the white general. Then there is a black here. Here is the white. If he can get this one, he can get this. Even there is one is blocking. That is the power of the general. So the governor here is only 3 here, can straight the defense on the play. And the mayor, when we say the mayor is the same mostly in the government, because we are talking about the whole administration here. If we are going to base this in reality, we are talking about the play of the nation here, the whole administration. So that's why when it comes to the mayor or the municipality or the city, in the nations is only just small, but has a functions. And the administration here, or the party list, symbolized administration, is the same function as the rook in the chess. So that is the power of the administration. So the one who will first move is the white pieces, because I put in the proper way, I put the black pieces as the administration that will challenge by the white pieces, because in this game is educational and political game. It mostly there are 2 ways of playing the game. The candidacy play, if this is a candidacy play, it means that we are going to replace the existing administration. If that administration is mostly corrupt, then it became another the color is black. but that is the difference. The color is the black, so the one who challenged it is the white pieces, or the one to replace the black pieces. So that is the play of the game. So there are different moves, like a chess is so easy, but the difference of the chess becomes more difficult because we have three play: the the presidential, the democratic and state play, and the dictatorial play. So that is the play of the Guwogovche. So it's just the same. So this is the basic play. So in the next video, I'm going to explain you the move. Like in the chess, there are different techniques of the moves of the play. So how to get the precedent in just few moves. So that is the techniques of the I'm going to teach you and then on my next page. So for now, I'm just explaining you the basics. So let me review our explanation. So this is the game. It's the most similar to chess, but the difference is the Guwogovche and the design of the game, because this is a government board game. And we have administration, government officials, which is the head is the president or the prime minister, because this is a political, and the vice president, the senator, the general, the governor, the congressman, the mayor, the party list or the administration, and then the officials. So when it comes to officials, either the department officials, the officials under by the government, under by the president. So if we are, but this is advisable only to play in here in the board game, not in reality. So but I propose the board game to cooperate under the government as other game. So that is why the position of the board game is the president, the vice president, the senator, and the general, and then the governor, the congressman, the mayor, and the admin. So why governor and the congressman? So here is for the provincial governance, and then for the national. So that is it for the Guwogovche board game. So it is very nice and very educational to play, because if you are a politician, this is the best board game that you want to play during your fast time, because this is play related for a politics. Like for example, if you are playing in a presidential play, if you are a Republican or a Democratic partyless administration, and this is the best play to play. This is the best board game to play to practice, because in Republican, this is based on the presidential play. The Democratic and state is based on the Democratic state play, Democratic administration. So the move of the presidential was based on the power vested by the president in reality, and rights of the monarch or the Republican rights of the administration and the democratic. So that's why the president is remain the control of the administration and the presidential, and in the democratic, it is controlled by the people, and the dictatorial is controlled by power. So that is why it is the base educational and political uh, game for the politicians, especially for the politicians, and to everyone who wants to play it. So I hope you understand the basic explanation of the Guwogovche board game. So that is it, the basic explanation of the Guwogovche board game. So this is the best board game to play, especially for the politicians, or the person or the people that in service in the government. But this is only advisable to play here in the board game, not to act in real life. But I also cooperated this board game and proposed this board game to the government of nations. So that depends on the government if they are going to play it or control it in real life. So but for now we are focused on what is important is we are going to play and learn and enjoy the game in the board game, in board game. So I hope this video explanation will help you understand the Guwogovche board games. If you have any question, you can email me, contact me, and my contact information found in my temporary site at www.worldgamingcorp.wordpress.com. So you can also see there the instructions and explanation of the Guwogovche board game. Thank you very much, and I hope you like it.